This project title is called Map the Meal Gap. It's for a class GEOG 478 and it's by Maria Hanna, Kevin Sandoval, John Timberlake, Emily Beniker, and Carlos Chunga. First, we want to talk about what food insecurity is. In 2017, an estimated 1 in 8 Americans were food insecure, equating to 40 million Americans, including more than 12 million children. And according to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, they define food insecurity as the lack of consistent access to enough food for an active and healthy life. And so, with that being said, we go into our goal and motivation of our project, which is the motivation is to analyze the severity of food insecurity in Harris County and to show dining choices that highlight healthy dining. The goal was to create a web map that shows specific information on community gardens, grocery stores, and farmers markets. The data that we used ranged from many different sources, but we mainly looked at different points in Harris County that highlight community gardens, grocery stores, farmer markets. We researched on healthy living and income level because we wanted this map also to be used by professors and research assistants that wanted to look at this information, the income level in relation to food insecurity. So here we're just showing a few of our data that we had, how our community gardens data looked like, and then the table had a bunch of addresses and the type of garden and the affiliate to it. Power marker, same thing. It had a marker's name and the point where it's located. Grocery store, you had the street, the business type, telephone number, and the company name of the grocery stores. For public transportation, we were able to find a map that showed all the bus routes that are in Harris County, so you can see how close a bus route can be to any of these things that can really help people out for access to healthy living if in case they need to get to those places. And then our last data is looking at income level. The poverty percentage, we broke it down to 13, 18, 25, 33, 55. It was the automatic breakage that it had on GIS. For different things, we could break it into different parts, but this is the way we broke it up for this specific research project. And then the methods we use and prepare manipulated data with ArcPro, and then we also implemented layers in Esri's web app builder. And for that, we use HTML to embed online maps and layers, and use HTML for final design and decisions. And so our results, we're gonna head over to our map right now, and in our map, you can really see all of those layers combined into one. If you look at the legend, you can see community gardens, the the bus routes, grocery store, farmers markets. You can turn them on and off. And if you look at any of the pop-ups, if you take a look, for example, right now we're looking at, you can see the street address, the company name, the telephone number of these different stores for people to look at, or also for researchers to take a look at which grocery stores are located and which income level. So then more research can be done to see if this grocery stores actually feed the people, which gives them full access. And then on the bottom, we have a link to a full map of our project. But if you keep going down, scrolling down through the project through the website, you can see our purpose and why we decided to display these different data sets. And then on the bottom, on the top map, you can see all of them combined, but we also broke it down. We were able to add maps of the individual community gardens, farmers markets, grocery stores, and metro bus routes because it can be a lot of data. And so we thought it'd be helpful for also to add maps that so that people can take a look at the breakdown of each one. If you click on any of the pop-ups for any of the other maps, you can also take a look at the different amenities that each of them hold. And so going on from looking at our web map itself, we want to talk about a little bit of the discussion and conclusion. So we concluded that based on the results, we saw that there are community gardens throughout all of Harris County. But there are also many bus routes we can help people get around to get easy access to fresh food. Our data show that there are definitely more than enough spaces for people to access fresh food, unlike expected. However, our website still needs help finding the closest store by finding their location and location places nearby. So, for example, the things we want to look forward to is hopefully have some sort of method where you can type an address and it can automatically tell you what is the closest grocery, like what is the closest healthy food next to you instead of you having to just click on one to instead of measuring it yourself. Also, a lot of the things that we talked about as a group that we thought could be improved. There's a lot of data cleaning. There's a lot of data and not enough time to clean all of the data for our project. But we will help make it look nicer. You can see the phone number and all those sort of things for our map. But that is the end of our project. Thank you so much for listening, and thanks for the great semester.